Hey, gang, by the link in the title, you already know what type of time we on, man. I'm gonna leave body cam link in the description after the video. It's a man goes nuts after the police discover a body in his house. So we gonna get the little teaser at the beginning, then we gonna get into the video.
And I was smoking weed. That's all I was smoking. And just had to put something in it. Made me feel weird. Sat at the table and lunged at me with a knife right there. I had to defend myself.
You sure you don't need EMS check out?
Oh, can I see your gun, bro?
No.
Just get a couple.
Well, I'm gonna pat him down real quick. Hey,
Don't do that, buddy.
don't do that.
Back down.
Ronnie and Ronnie Jr. right here.
Ronnie, what is that?
Those are ears.
Those are ears.
Around 6:30 p.m.
What?
on Saturday, March 13th of 2021, the Land Florida Dispatch receives a chilling 911 phone call from 30-year-old Colby Parker, who just happens to be the person holding the severed body parts seen in this unbelievable footage.
All right, sir, go ahead.
I like that Florida entry.
Now, from the beginning, what happened first?
Well, I just got done cooking some dinner for us, and the knife was on the table, and he just like boked out out of.
And how long ago did this
Scared to
happen?
death. I'm scared to death.
How long ago did this happen?
Just happened
Okay. Like 5 minutes ago, or?
about 3 minutes ago. I'm so nervous right now. I just need y'all here. I need y'all here now before I lose it.
However, the excitement in his voice indicates that he might have already lost it. Colby informs the dispatch operator that he's just been attacked by his 77-year-old grandfather, Renald Wells Sr. But there's much more to the story.
Oh,
He fails to mention the
77-year-old
gory details
Pow-Pow? Come
surrounding
on,
the disturbing
man.
ordeal. However, police will learn soon enough.
Tell me you didn't hurt Papa.
All right.
In this type of situation, it seems the officer would have told Colby to back away from the body and should have
Right.
immediately placed him in handcuffs. And
Right.
because there are 2 officers on the scene, it would be standard procedure to secure Colby in the back of the police cruiser.
Right.
Under his arm.
Dog. I didn't even.
Why? You right. Why didn't they put him in handcuffs? He's standing next to a body and you ain't putting him in handcuffs? Securing the scene for evidence? Like, oh man, this scene is all types of contaminated.
The dog?
Yeah. I didn't even know after it happened.
Who did it? Where's the knife at? Who?
Right here. The pot, smoking the pot. And as soon as back third or fourth hit, something like that, he just freaked out.
The officer checks for any sign of life, but it's clear that Renald is dead. Even more disturbing, it appears that he's been savagely murdered, as the victim has endured several stab wounds. Shockingly, these don't compare to the other gruesome injuries. In addition, he's also missing a large chunk of skin from his right forearm, almost as if the flesh has been flayed. And, most sickening of all, both of Renald's ears have been viciously cut off. The officer also takes note of Colby's arms and hands that are drenched in blood, but it's not his own.
Who else is here?
Just me and my dog.
All right. Do me a favor. Come out here. Walk me through over time. So you guys are on the front porch. And then what happened?
At this point, the officer has taken Colby away from the body in an effort to find out what might have led to such brutality. In
Colby need to be
this
in
would a good time
handcuffs.
for officers to call for backup, make sure there are no more victims, and ensure an offender is not still at the scene. Before questioning Colby,
Man, they did this all wrong. Cody need to be in handcuffs in the back seat of one of them cars. Backup should have been there. They should have had the little tape up, cleared the house, make sure nobody else in the house. They ain't doing none of that. They ain't doing none of that, man. I hope they get to the bottom of this one, because it don't seem like they will. How they already starting off. They're starting off on a bad note.
he should be placed in cuffs and secured in the cruiser. An officer could inform Colby that he's not under arrest and he's only being detained until they can make sense of the
Right.
situation.
It's the
After
investigation.
all, officer safety is the #1 priority.
I'm sitting here smoking some weed I got from right here down the road, and all I do is smoke weed. Right. I stopped. I've been clean for like 3 months now, 2 months now, something like that. I don't remember. And I told myself I wasn't gonna smoke weed, but my pop said it's cool as long as I stay away from all the other. You know what I mean? That's all I was smoking. The just had to put something in it. Made me feel weird. And then that sat at the table and lunged at me with a knife right there. I had to defend myself.
Colby is going off on tangents, and this is distracting the officers. His clarification that smoking weed is all
So
he
he trying to
does would
say he got
immediately cause
laced.
officers to suspect the opposite. It seems he's been using something other than marijuana and is not clean. Officers could inquire as to who Pop is and what all the other bull is as well. If the knife really was right there and not in his hand, it's unclear why Colby felt compelled to defend himself. Despite Colby's vague explanation, there is something that he's not telling the officers. In actuality, his seemingly innocent facade is masking a most evil secret.
That's probably Yankee. All right, so you sure you don't need EMS checkout?
You say you're feeling funny. You want them to at least check your vitals?
That boy did beat it, sound like you a gorilla. Boy, what kind of drugs are you on, sir?
Make sure everything's okay? I don't want to not give you medical attention if you think something's
You a
wrong.
demon.
Yes, I need medical attention. Yeah, like now.
Okay. Calm down. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, come up this way.
Colby seems to be rather unpredictable.
Why aren't he in handcuffs? What are we doing, boys? Come on now, you know, we be rooting for y'all over here. Like, come on, man. Why ain't he in handcuffs? Are we forgetting about the 77-year, the elderly man, his dad, is laying on the porch with his ears cut off? Are we forgetting about this? You say stab wounds? Are we forgetting about this? Like, what are we doing? I understand this investigation, but you can put him in the handcuffs and say you are detained. You ain't got to tell him he arrest, so you don't got to read him his Miranda rights yet. You feel me? Like, come on, gang.
But his behavior takes a drastic turn for the worse
He
when he
about to
decides
snap.
to test his limits with the officers.
Use the view and just get a couple.
One more pat him down real quick. Hey,
Hey, don't do that, buddy.
don't do that.
That's not
Sit
good.
back down.
Oh, we about to run.
You gotta keep acting like that. It's gonna get bad. Okay?
While the officers do a good job of telling Colby to calm down, he should have already been cuffed at this point.
Oh, can I see your gun, bro?
No.
There's definitely
What?
nothing else in the house.
There's a dog. It's aggressive. Other than that, I don't
He
know.
asked for the police. He said,
where-
"Can I see your
asked,
gun,
you
bro?"
didn't know.
If a security sweep wasn't already performed at the property, it should have been by now.
Oh.
What?
Junior.
Yeah.
Ronnie and Ronnie Jr. right here.
Ronnie. Okay, what is that?
Those are ears.
Those are ears. Can you hold those out for me? So I'll take these from you. I got it. Let go.
The officer must not have searched Colby, evidenced by the human ears that have been located on his person. Officer safety is essential as
Bro, what have I been saying? I've been stressing this the whole time. Put this man in hand. Can we get handcuffs out now? We found ears in his pockets. Can we get well, you didn't even find the ears. He showed y'all the ears. He named the ears. You know something wrong with this guy. He cut somebody's ears off and naming them.
mentioned previously. Colby should have been searched for weapons and drugs and items that could poke the officer, such as needles. In addition, the officer should have had Colby put the ears down so they could be placed in evidence without being touched. As a side note, it's usually easy to identify detectives at a crime scene, as they often have their hands in their pockets to avoid touching anything. Colby states that one of the severed ears belongs to that of his uncle, Renal Wells Jr., while the other is from Renal Wells Sr., prompting officers to think that there may be more than just one victim. And now Colby is their number one suspect.
Hey! Get down! Taser, taser! Taser! No. Taser! He's trying to get zero. Get on him! He's trying to get the police gun. Got it? Okay. Taser! 33 traffic light, we're fighting them.
It appears that the taser did not make full contact with Colby. When activated, a taser is very effective,
Colby Lou,
provided
wow.
both probes make contact with the subject. Colby is quickly placed under a...
No, this is y'all fault. This is the first officer on scene should have put this goofy in handcuffs. Imagine coming to a scene, right? Seeing a body and just casually talking to the person, and they're the only person there. It makes no sense. Man, he would have been in handcuffs. This wouldn't even happen. This could have been so bad. Imagine if this guy had a blade or something in his pocket. This could have turned out real bad. Real bad, fellas. We gotta do better, man. You need to go back. Whatever cop messed this up, the one at the beginning, he need to go back to training. You gotta fix this mistake. Cause man, you with the right person, man, you wouldn't have made it home, man. And that ain't good.
Rest following the shocking attack, but the unbelievable story is far from over. Authorities have yet to discover the truth behind the gruesome death of Renal Wells Sr., and if he may be just one of two victims. When Colby is brought in for questioning, he initially states that he and his grandfather were sitting on the porch when all of a sudden Renal supposedly grabbed a knife from the table and began to attack him. But eventually Colby's story will drastically change, revealing a sick and twisted chain of events.
Something came over me, and I had to defend myself. It was either me or him.
So where'd the bat come into play?
Right there on the ground.
Did you hit him with the bat?
Yes, I had to.
Where did you hit him?
In the head.
Was that before you got the knife
I don't
or after?
remember. It happens. Everything happened so fast.
In addition to finding Renal's lifeless body on the porch, officers would also discover an aluminum bat covered in blood.
Did you stab him with the knife?
Yes, sir.
How many times?
I think 5.
Do you know where in his body those 5 were?
The chest and the throat.
The chest and the
That's where the
throat.
heart is.
Okay.
And
So were you going for the heart?
once I realized what happened,
So you intended to kill him. That's why you stabbed him.
well, to defend myself,
But
yes.
you intended to kill him because you went for his heart and his throat,
Yes, sir.
correct?
Yes,
So you
sir.
intended to kill him.
I had to.
Okay. You had the knife and the bat, correct?
Yes, but not in the
How was
hand.
he fighting back? You had both weapons. You'd already hit him in the head with a bat as hard as you could, right?
Yes.
So how do you fight back laying on the floor?
I just wanted to make sure it was done.
You wanted to make sure he was dead. Is that what you mean by done?
Yes, sir.
Why?
Because he was growing old and frail. He was old, and that's what happened.
So you weren't trying to kill him out of self-defense. You were trying to put him out of his misery, right?
No,
You just wanted to kill him.
no.
Pass away Thursday?
Yes,
Did you want him to be with her, so you just wanted to help him along his way?
yes.
Is that what happened?
Yes, sir.
So you just killed him because you wanted to kill him. There's no truth to this fight stuff.
It's unknown if this is truly the case, but it seems
Oh
the
my
investigator
God.
could potentially be implanting false memories into the mind of someone who claims to be under the influence of marijuana. It's also worth considering that perhaps Colby might be under the influence of K2, which is a synthetic form of marijuana based on his
Yeah,
behavior.
that's what I was gonna say, man. They didn't sell him marijuana. They sell him K2, or he was laced. Cause he's acting like he's been laced. You know what I mean? Like, love and condolence to that pawpaw though, man. 77 years old, innocent, man. That's sad.
While K2 users typically report some effects similar to those experienced with marijuana, such as elevated mood, feelings of relaxation, and altered perception, additional effects could include symptoms of psychosis, extreme anxiety,
Hallucination.
confusion, paranoia, and hallucinations.
See what I'm
Individuals
saying?
who have used synthetic marijuana and have been taken to emergency rooms have shown severe side effects, including a rapid heart rate, vomiting, violent behavior, and thoughts of ending their own lives. In a shocking turn of events, Colby confesses that he had every intention of horrifically murdering his own grandfather. But his motive was far from what anyone could have anticipated. He claims to have killed Renal so that he could be reunited with his late wife, Sandra Wells, who passed away only 1 week prior.
He knew everything was about to happen.
Was he facing you or is he facing away when
Oh
he was
my
that?
God.
So he
This
saw
is
it
so
coming.
evil.
So you hit him here, 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 here. Where'd you hit him with the bat?
Once or twice in the face.
Oh, that's evil. His wife had just passed away a week before, and you say you did this so he could be with his wife. If that's not cruel, I don't know what is. Oh, this is just evil.
Third time in the back of the head, I think.
So you swung the bat more than once.
I think it was once or twice, yeah.
Okay. So he goes down on the floor. He's laying there facing you. Then what do you do?
That's when I finished it.
Tell me what you did. Finished it.
Well, after I hit him with the bat, I had to pull the knife, and I got him 4 or 5 times in the chest, in the throat, and I got his ears.
You cut his ears off?
Yes, sir.
Why?
I don't know.
You have to have an idea. Who the hell does that?
It was a spur of the moment.
Trophies? Did you plan on? Why are you smiling? I don't think it's friggin' funny for a
I'm
minute,
not
man.
smiling. I'm nervous. Followed my heart. Something told me it needed to be done.
Although Colby admits to the brutal murder, he maintains that the dog had actually been the one to viciously rip the skin off of Renal's forearm. However, it would be confirmed that both of the severed ears belonged to his grandfather. In addition to Renal's injuries, police would also find several cuts to his arms and hands, indicating that he was trying to defend himself against the terrifying attack. When authorities finally made their way into the home, they were met with a house of horrors. They found a large kitchen knife sitting on the table. The weapon was dripping fresh blood onto the floor. However, it should be noted that the fact that the coffee table wasn't broken and the items on it weren't disturbed indicates that a struggle didn't occur at this location. But things would become all the more disturbing when police located a horrifying apron hanging in Colby's bedroom. The garment read, "The Family Butcher." Attached to it were 2 plastic ears, coated in fake blood. The apron was hanging from what appeared to be a plastic head and hands, while the hands were also painted with fake blood. However, they were unable to locate Renal Wells Jr. inside of the home. It appears that only Colby and his grandfather were present when Colby decided to commit the unthinkable. In April of 2022, Colby was convicted of second-degree murder, along with several other charges. He was ultimately sentenced to 50 years behind bars.
Man, 50 years? Man, we need to get, well, that's, you might well say life, but he don't need no parole.